Welcome to the latest work of mental model series from Safal Niveshak. In 1950s, a scientist called B.F. Skinner did an experiment on two mice. He took the first mouse and fed it with same amount of food every time the mouse pressed a lever. But for the second mouse, the supply of food was irregular. So when the second mouse would press a lever, it would sometimes get a small quantity of food, sometimes it would get a larger amount, and sometimes nothing at all. Now Skinner observed that the second mouse pressed the lever compulsively and more frequently than the first one. So he concluded that mice respond more voraciously to random rewards. Now it turns out that we humans are not very different from the lab rats. So let me ask you this. When you see an incoming phone call from an unknown number, or when your cell phone goes off with a WhatsApp notification buzz, is it easy to ignore? Personally, my first instinct is to immediately answer the unknown call or read that unopened message. I mean, what if it's an emergency or maybe someone has a surprise for me, right? It's very difficult to resist this urge, isn't it? Skinner described this effect as variable reinforcement. The standard theory of motivation says that a person will be motivated to repeat an action if he gets a reward for it. Such a response to an action is called reinforced response. But when a response is reinforced in an unpredictable manner, like it happened with the second mouse, it generates a high and steady rate of response, which means when you receive the reward with irregular frequency, your behavior is reinforced even more strongly. One of the places where variable reinforcement is employed generously is casinos. In casinos, you will routinely find people glued to slot machines pulling the lever compulsively because they have no way of knowing how many times they have to play before they will win. And it shouldn't be a surprise to you that these slot machines are designed to exploit human behavior using this idea of variable reinforcement effect. In fact, variable reinforcement is a popular trick in organizations to motivate people. Many companies often give out random bonuses to employees. Similarly, video game designers use variable reinforcement to not only engage people but make their games addictive. By the way, do you know that the video gaming industry is bigger than movies and music industry combined? Thanks to variable reinforcement. Social networking sites like Twitter and Facebook have mastered the art of creating addictive features which are fueled by variable rewards. So what's the implication of this mental model in investing? Well, the urge to check your portfolio constantly is a type of addiction, isn't it? Every time you see a paper profit in your portfolio, you feel good about it and it acts like a virtual reward. And your brain associates this good feeling with your action, that is checking the portfolio, and the activity gets reinforced. Since stock markets are volatile, stocks in your portfolio will sometimes show profits and sometimes they will be in red. This irregular frequency of notional profits in your portfolio becomes a source of variable reinforcement. The lesson here is that don't be an investing rat. Get rid of your online portfolio tracker and check the stock price only after you have analyzed a business. If you found this video useful, you may want to subscribe to Safal Niveshak's newsletter. Safal Niveshak, value investing made simple.